It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back to it. It is your feel-good breakfast show, Expresso, right here on SABC3. We're live. It's that time of the morning where we get to check out the latest in all things tech news. What's happening today?
So it was like horse riding.
I'm so excited.
It was like horse riding.
Dancing.
It was more like riding an AI horse.
Oh yeah,
You
like
have
sideways.
to hop
sideways.
onto that bandwagon because it's growing too fast. You'll fall behind.
Absolutely. Listen, yes, tech stories this morning. This one, I'm still trying to wrap my head around this one because it is just far-fetched. And even though artificial intelligence has been around for the longest while, still, it blows minds. Now, firstly, artificial intelligence, it can achieve some truly remarkable things. This we've seen, and we've seen an AI, that can write believable news articles with nothing more than 2 sentences as a reference, the whole story.
Yeah.
And we've also seen that AI can create a photorealistic picture of someone that doesn't even exist. And now, an agency in the US has used AI to invent a brand new sport. A brand new sport, yeah. They used AI to invent the sport. So it's called Speedgate, and it was created by feeding data from 400 existing sports into a neural network, which created Speedgate, and the rules that go along with it. So how's that for AI? So basically 6 players on 2 teams compete on a field with 3 open gates, 1 on each end and 1 in the middle of the field. And it's very similar to soccer in the sense that teams have to score at opposing ends of the field. But in order to score a point, they must first kick the ball through the center gate, which is surrounded by a circle that players may not enter. This has all been created by AI. I know. So the ball has to move every 3 seconds or it is conceded to the opposing team. Now, here's the interesting part. Currently, AKQA, which is the agency that came up with this concept, is trying to turn this into an actual competitive sport with a summer league.
No ways.
Hey,
So soon this will be
from AI.
It's really
Bam.
cool. It's got a little feel of Harry Potter to it somehow, but I get that, it takes a little from netball. You can't hold on to the ball for too long. It needs to move all the time.
But
it's got a little bit of soccer.
How's that for feeding these different sport codes into AI and then it created
this whole thing altogether? Oh, the places AI will take you. It's incredible.
The places this will take you.
Not just AI, but technology in general. Now, in the early hours of Saturday morning, Stratolaunch, the largest aeroplane ever created, took flight for the very first time. Now, the plane is almost 120 meters with its wingspan. It's designed almost like a catamaran and has 6 engines. Now, in its maiden flight, Stratolaunch hit speeds of more than 300 kilometers an hour and reached a height of more than 5 kilometers. Now, while this isn't too impressive by modern aviation standards, it is called the Stratolaunch because eventually they plan to attach rockets to this plane that will boost it up into space from the stratosphere. Now, this is just the first test of a massive aircraft, but eventually they hope to try and use it to carry satellites into space.
Okay,
Absolutely.
so it's not for passenger carrying.
Cutting down the costs of launches into space,
Okay, well, that is super interesting.
Very
Well, look,
cool.
I already get so much anxiety getting on a normal plane. I don't know about that one so much. But